Welcome everyone to day 31 of Mental Health Month 2022. This year's theme has been resilience, communities and connection, and I've been talking to this theme over the past month in this series called Resilience to Recovery. If today is the first video that you've watched, then my name is Tammy Horton. I'm a mental health educator and mentor, and I am the CEO and founder of Phoenix Initiative and a little not-for-profit called Come By Here. Now, while today is technically the last day of Mental Health Month for 2022, we haven't finished with the Resilience to Recovery series yet. So let's just pretend that November's not coming yet and just bear with me for a few more days. So today we're exploring perceptions about your support network and also the perceptions of others as part of the collaboration domain. So how would you rate your support network on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being very poor to 5 being very good? Well, support really means knowing that you have people to rely on in times of need. And this can give you a great boost to your confidence, helping you to be comfortable in taking chances. And it means that you have people that you feel you can trust, and it could just be a few people, one person, or a large network. So having this sense of support can also mean that you're there for others in return in their time of need, which is something that improves your own well-being simply through the act of helping. So what do you think about this statement where perception is reality? So your perception of reality is limited by your brain and your senses. So you can only see and hear so much, and from there only focus on a small part of the information that's coming in. And from this small amount that we do focus on, we can only integrate a small portion of that into our thoughts and memories. So you experience the world through your perceptions. Since your perceptions of the world are what you act on, it should start to become clear that indeed your perception is your reality. So which one of these would you expect to be more important then? Actually having people that you can rely on, or believing you have people that you can rely on? So interestingly, research finds that people who believe they have support, even when they don't actually have it, feel more confident. Why? Well, quite simply because perception is reality for them, even though the perception is wrong. The perception still gives them the belief that they will have support when they need it, even when it might not be the case. Now, of course, the ideal is to actually have both and have perception and reality to be aligned. So to actually have those people you can call on. So let's take stock about what support you actually have and accurately set some perceptions. So we're going to go through 3 different categories of groups. So firstly, we have family and friends, then work, and then other groups. So let's start with family and friends. They could be immediate family members like a partner, parents, siblings or children, or your extended family. As for friends, they're people who you generally enjoy spending time with, who you frequently talk to, or old friends that you've lost touch with, but probably would still be there for you and can continue off where you left off if you were to meet up. So pause the video here and take some time to write down all of these people. Welcome back. How's your list looking? Now for your professional support network. So who comes to mind when you think about the people you work alongside, the types of resources at work? These could include colleagues, acquaintances, people in your broader network, or those who can give advice and practical help. So as for resources, employee assistance programs, well-being resources, other support services can also be included in this and support us through work, along with the usage of tools, libraries, procedures, and training manuals. So again, pause the video and write down your thoughts. Hi again. Lastly, we have group 3. which covers all the other groups that you're a part of. It could be in-person groups, interest groups, associations, meetups, etc. Also, online resources, groups, places to get support, social networks, etc. These are groups of people or even animals who aren't within the previous two groups yet, and they can still provide a great amount of support to us. Again, pause the video and write down your list. Welcome back. I want you to look over what you've written down. Look over all of your connections and compare that to the rating that you gave before about your support network. Would you rate it differently now? 1 being very poor, 5 being very good. So we know that our perceptions of reality is limited and shaped by our brain and its senses. Well, the same interaction happens in others as well. So this then affects their reality and the way that they interact with you. This is when situational awareness is helpful. So developing a sense of awareness of where you are and what others are doing can help you to identify whether others need help. So check in if you're interrupting them. It brings awareness of how your actions might be perceived by others, and it enables you to have the ability to empathize with them by considering their perspective, being in their shoes or in their bubble of reality, as I like to talk. It's not about being hyper aware of others and your behavior to the point of becoming anxious or stressed, though. It's about a healthy level of awareness that's helpful in understanding others and the impact that you have on your environment. Right, so check in with yourself. How are you faring with situational awareness? Are you able to identify where you are and what others are doing? Are you able to identify whether other people need help? Are you able to check in if you're not accidentally interrupting others? Consider how your actions might be perceived by others. How are you about empathizing? Right, now that we have an idea of what our support networks look like alongside how we perceive them, in the next component, we'll be talking about a range of new skills that will help you to develop strong relationships. Until then, remember to always be a phoenix. Bye for now. Hi, me again. Don't forget to subscribe to find out when new videos are coming and check out a few that I've prepared for you earlier. Bye.